What's going on, everybody? It's Kanye. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make one of the best point guard builds in NBA2K22 current gen. Now, the reason I'm making this build video, if you watch my last build video, I told you how to make one of the best center builds in NBA2K22 current gen, and I mentioned how that build is going to be really good for getting you rep, because this season we're getting NBA mascots to level 40, and I know y'all are trying to reach level 40, so I brought you that build. You're going to get a ton of rep on that build. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. The build is busted, man. But I also said at the end of that video that if you don't want to play the center, you don't want to play the 5, another really good place to get a lot of my points is at the 1. So we're going to be making a point guard build today that's going to get you crazy amounts of my points and rep, and I'll explain why as we go on. But let's go ahead and get started. Real quick, thank you all for continually watching the channel and supporting. We're continually growing, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So please don't hesitate to continue liking and subscribing. I hope you all enjoy the content. Now, we are making a point guard today, handing this in jersey number up to you. Now, for the pie chart, the best pie chart, I will say, any pie chart with yellow in it at the point guard is insanely good. Any pie chart with yellow in it. But a pie chart that's pure yellow is going to be really good if you want to go with pure assist. If you're going to shoot and, assist a lot, if you're still going to shoot a lot, go with the more yellow than green. And if you're going to finish at the rim a lot, do the even blue yellow. But we're going to be doing the pure yellow because it's the best out of all of those. Now, for our physical profile, you are going to be a decent finisher. We'll go ahead and go speed and vert because as a point guard, you're going to have a ton of speed anyway, so we're going to be fine there. We're going to max our close shot, max our driving layup, max our driving dunk. We're going to max our mid-range, our 3-ball, and our free throw. Max our pass accuracy, max our ball handle, and then up the post control to 50. Then we're going to max our perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, defensive rebound, block, and then we'll up the standing dunk. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get this 1 extra finishing badge and still get 7 defensive and rebounding badges. I believe we can. Yeah. All right. So only take your block up to 46 and then throw the rest on standing dunk. That'll get you the 7th finishing badge. So our badge layout here, we got 7 finishing, 12 shooting, 30 playmaking, 7 defensive and rebounding badges. That's 54 total badges, which is a really good badge count. And we have elite level playmaking. We got a 75 3-ball. Of course, that's going to adjust once we adjust physical. So let me go ahead and do that. We are going to stay 6'3". You could go up, let's go up to 6'4". We want to stay under 6'5" because we still get the good dribble moves if we stay under 6'5". So we'll go to 6'4", minimize our weight, maximize our wingspan. Now, when we look at this, so we've got a 72 driving dunk. Really, the difference between a 70 and a 72 isn't significant. So I would honestly just leave your wingspan where it is. You can max it out to up your defense a little bit, but I would just leave it where it is because you have better shooting that way. So right here, as it sits, we have a 70 driving dunk, 88 driving layup. We got an 82 mid-range, 75 3-ball. You can hit on that all day. 95 pass act, 95 ball handle, which is elite. Then we've got 75 perimeter defense, 75 lateral quickness, and 78 steal, which is clearly our weakest point on the court, but it's still good enough to get it done. And so at 99 overall, right, we're going to have a 92 driving layup, so we're going to be able to finish at the rim very easily. We're going to have a 74 driving dunk. We're going to have an 86 mid-range, a 79 3-ball, which you're going to be able to hit on all day long. And then we're going to have 99 pass act and 99 ball handle. Absolutely elite level playmaking ability. For defense and rebounding, we're going to have 79 perimeter defense, 79 lateral quickness, and an 82 steal. So, we get a lot better at 99 from the defensive standpoint, going to be able to get stops. Now, for physicals, you've got a +4 for hitting 99, but you also get a +4 for hitting your Gatorade boost. So with our +8, we're going to have 101 speed, 100 acceleration, and an 88 vertical, which are elite as well. The real nice part about this build is you got really good speed. You're going to be able to get out and run. You're going to be able to finish on your own. You're going to do fine in ISO plays, but you're going to be able to play make out of your mind. The reason playmaking is so good is, there's so many different ways to get it. So for example, a regular assist gets you X amount of my points, but if you're on a yellow build, it gets boosted. But there's also things like attack assists, alley-oop assists, flashy pass assists. You've got deep outlet passes, different things like that. So, like an attack assist is worth more than a regular assist. An alley-oop is worth a lot more than a regular assist. Flashy pass assists are worth more than regular assists. So there's so many different ways as a playmaker to get my points, and they're all so boosted when you're on a pure yellow build. Now, when we look at the playmaking takeover, obviously go with playmaking takeover. These other ones are fine if you want to have fun. Slashing badge, you don't even get contact dunks. There's no point. And shot creator badge is the worst takeover in the game. So go with playmaking take and just continue to dot your teammates up. You're going to see we've made a slashing playmaker playmaker. The nice part is people aren't going to expect this thing to be able to shoot. So you are going to be able to shoot if you need to. Late game, if you're just stuck in an ISO, everyone else is just, being, glued on, and you've got to make a play on your own, you can ISO and you can score. I mean, we have a 99 ball handle at 99 overall, and we're going to have a high 70s 3 ball, and we're going to be able to finish the rim. So you can ISO on this thing all day, but the point is we want to maximize that rep. And having 30 playmaking badges and being on a pure yellow is going to do that. Now, when I say you're going to maximize your rep, I'm talking we're like 20 plus assist games, not very many points. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but when you are dotting up your team for an entire game and you got your teammates at like all scoring like 20, 30 points and you're sitting there with 32 assists at the end of the game, even though you didn't shoot the ball much, trust me, it feels really good. And it's hard to believe, but there's a aspect of playmaking that is just so much fun and people don't realize it until they start doing it. When I started playing 2K in like 2K11, I didn't play much online, so I was used to playing by myself. You're dropping 100-something points in your My Career games, and then I started playing online in 2K17 and so on. And it was like I was getting buckets. And then 2K20 rolled around. I started playing with a group of 5. And, we started working the ball a little bit more, and I was like, okay. I still was trying to score a lot, and as the time has went on, playmaking is just as fun of a part of a game as hitting a jump shot, man. Trust me. If you make a great pass, your teammates are going to appreciate it, and you're going to get more rep for it. And you want reps, so that's what we're here for. For our finishing badges, sorry for that tangent. For our finishing badges, we're going to go silver limitless takeoff. We're going to go gold slithery finisher, and then we're going to go bronze acrobat and bronze fearless. You don't need posterizer because you don't get contact dunks. Again, if you want this on gold, you can take your limitless takeoff to gold, but you're going to get a lot of layup animations, so these two will help you with that. For our shooting badges, we're going to go gold sniper, gold deadeye, gold blinders, and then I guess I'd probably do bronze stop and pop, bronze lucky 7, and then bronze hot zone. If you don't want to use stop and pop, you can take it off and throw it on hot zone hunter. So you could do that. Lucky 7's a great badge though, and you only need it on bronze, so it's definitely a good badge to have. I would probably go ahead and do bronze stop and pop and bronze hot zone. You could always knock down your blinders to silver and up your hot zone. You probably want hot zone on silver, so just however you can do that. But these are the 6 badges that I think you should definitely have equipped in some form. Now, for playmaking, we got 30, so we've got so much to work with here. First things first, we're going to Hall of Fame floor general, we're going to Hall of Fame dimer, we're going to Hall of Fame bullet passer. You can run it on gold. We'll have it on gold, and we'll decide if we run it on Hall of Fame. Bronze glue hands, bronze bailout, Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame quick chain, Hall of Fame handles for days. Let's go ahead and do silver, bronze, silver unpluck. We'll do silver. You do have a 99 ball handle, but dudes be crazy with these strips. We don't necessarily need it on silver. We could probably run it on bronze, but that's besides the point. I would probably run bronze stop and go, bronze tight handles, and then maybe bronze hyperdrive. Now, something you can do, if you don't want to run all these badges, take them off. You could run ankle breaker, space creator to help yourself out on isolation plays, but this is what's going to help you handle the ball effectively and make a lot of good passes. Because you see here, we've got floor general to boost all our teammates' shots, shooting abilities, which is definitely going to help them make more shots off your passes, which ensures more assists. We also got dimers, so when you pass it to them, higher probability than making the shots, ensuring you more assists. Gold bullet passer, passes aren't going to pick off, so they're going to get to the guy quicker, so he'll be open longer, ensuring more assists. Again, you don't necessarily need all 3 of these. You could take hyperdrive off and throw on Hall of Fame bullet passer. You could take bronze stop and go off and throw on Hall of Fame bullet passer and leave hyperdrive. These are interchangeable depending on how you play. The nice part about stop and go is if you're on the fast break and you catch it down the court, the guy stays on the opposing team man expecting you to pass it. You're going to be able to stop and shoot very quickly with at least bronze stop and go. Whereas if you don't have this badge on, you might get thrown into a moving shot, which is unfortunate. But this is how I'd lay out your playmaking badges. Now, lastly, for our defensive rebounding, we're just going to go. These are pretty standard: silver clamps, bronze interceptor, silver pick dodger, bronze chase down. And with the last one, you could throw it on pickpocket, or you can just up your pick dodger to gold or your clamps to gold. But yeah, this is the layout for your best, point guard rep point guard. Again, with this build, I'm not telling you to go out and drop 30. I'm telling you to go out and pass the ball and get assists and be a true point guard. We're talking John Stockton type things. So, on this build, if you go out and you put up 20 and 10, you're not going to get that much rep. I'm just going to be honest with you. But if you go out on this build and you get 35 assists, you're going to have 60,000 my points waiting for you at the end of that game, or at least 50. The highest I've had a 60,000 my point game. And when I tell you it's a ton of rep, you may not think about it as a ton of rep. Other builds, like the blue-green builds, you only get like 20-something thousand my points. Or on like a pure blue finisher, you're only going to get 30-something thousand my points. Even a lot of big men, you're only going to get 30 to 40. But this build can get you 50 to 60 if you're putting up, 20 plus, 30 plus assists a game. So if you want to be a playmaker and kind of work on your playmaking ability, this is another great build for that, because you have every possible playmaking thing you could need. And then once you get used to playmaking on this type of point guard, you can step back to like a play shot or to a slash or two-way slash play and start trying to playmake on that, and it'll be easier because you've gotten used to doing it on this build. That being said, if y'all want to try this build out and let me know what you think of it, please do. I think I've done a build similar to this with the Jason Williams build, but I wanted to explain more why this build is important from an aspect of earning rep. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and please stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thank you all for your support, and please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. Peace.